maybe you are wondering today how I have already generated and closed 8 figures deals and 9 figures deal on the back end with the first 6 months of 2025 through generating over 8 million impression and reaching over 1.2 million in under 6 months. Here you can see it, over 8 million impression, over 1.2 million we have already reached out to. Not only that, but each week we're getting between 100 to 170 a new lead, warm lead, subscribing, joining our own waiting list. As you can see here, few screenshots from our own outcome. So how we have already done that, what we have for strategy, how we have already done that. I haven't spent any penny on ads, on paid ads. All of that is organically, okay? Organic content, organic reach, okay? I haven't spent any penny on ads, on paid ads through LinkedIn this year. This is the only thing that I have already done, which is the next that I will show you right here. Okay, so how we have made that happen? I mean, you have already seen others. They're spending thousands of dollars on ads each day to get similar outcome, but they are not getting it. How we are getting warm leads? We are getting warm leads. We are not getting someone who is not like warm. We're getting warm leads. This is a screenshot of the dashboard on how many new leads we are getting each week, but we have already received tons of DMs each week from new leads who are looking to work with us. Okay, so how we making that happen? If you are wondering on that, if you are wondering on how we making that happen, basically I will show you the next. So for sure, my brand gained over 10,000 followers from my own target audience. This is basically what you have already seen. Okay, so how we are making that happen? Basically, we do the next, okay? We are taking the discovery calls with our own target audience, correct? So we analyze the discovery calls all the time. So how we are making that happen? We have an AI. We have already subscribed to an AI that's recording all of our own discovery calls. So by doing that, we are scripting all of our own conversations with the prospects, okay? And we start to address down all the pain points and struggles for the target audience from what they have already mentioned it on the call, correct? And what we basically do is we create storytelling formulas on what they have already mentioned it on the calls, from their own struggle, from their own pain points. That's basically the whole strategy. The whole strategy that we are doing, the whole tactic that we are doing. We are doing that organically. Again, we haven't spent any penny on ads on LinkedIn this year so far. Okay, so we go super targeted with the content and only focus on one avatar with the biggest segments need. So as you can see, and maybe you are a hedge fund manager today, I am only targeting hedge fund managers. I'm only targeting hedge fund managers. I'm only into the hedge fund industry. I'm not into any other field or any other sector. Okay, one avatar, that's it. I am also focusing on the biggest segments of my own target audience. So who would actually benefit, or who would actually get the most of our own programs or our own service from our own target audience? So is it like those who are at 10 million, 20 million, 200 million, 500 million, 2 billion, 3 billion? So we start to identify that, correct? So that's why you can see that on our own waiting list. If you are measuring less than 10 million, that's in the measurement, you will not apply to work with us. Okay. And as we have already seen, our own ideal clients, they are between 700 million and 1.2 billion. That's our own ideal clients, or our own ideal customer. Okay. Why? Because they have already built and established their own fund internally. And we are more open to work with them because they have already started to develop their own drive and hunger to actually become real players, not portfolio managers. And everyone who are less than that, most of them, they are portfolio managers. They don't have the drive, they don't have the hunger, and they are going like in slow motion, correct, in easy mode. This type of operators, that's why we are rejecting them. I mean, as you can see here, we are getting between 100 to 170 new lead every each week. We are rejecting over 90% of them every each week. Why we are doing that? We are not doing that because they are not willing to actually pay for the partnership or they don't have the economics. They have that. We are doing that because most of them, they are not honest with their own selves. This is the beginning of it. Secondly, they are taking the business as a portfolio management and they don't have the hunger, the work ethic to become real player. Okay. When I will just ask them like few questions for on the last previous years on what they have already done, they will directly tell me that they haven't done like what they have already planned to do. Okay. When you will not tell me that it was a mistake that I haven't done anything, it wasn't my own fault, it was the market condition, it was something else, it was the timing, etc., that means you are not committed, fully committed for your own success. And those who are not fully committed for their own success and those who are not looking to help their own self, we are not looking to help them. So why I will spend my own time, my own effort, my own team who are players we have inside our own team to actually start to operate with this type of operators or with this type of clients. They are portfolio managers and they just want to have the shield live, correct? The shield live, like sitting behind the screen and just like do few trades and have it like in the shield environment, correct? And consume like cheap domains. This type of operators will never actually get our own help. That's why we are rejecting them. And most of them, they are getting that personally. They blocking me, or they're telling me right now, like they are telling me sometimes like, oh, why you are doing that, or you are not serious, etc. I mean, I'm absolutely serious on my own business and in my own operation. But when I can see that you haven't actually done any serious or real genuine shift in your own mindset for the last 6 to 10 years or for the last 3 to 6 years, you haven't done any huge achievement and it feels like it's fine for you, you don't have the urgency inside your own self to do something that can actually help you to shift your own current situation to become better or have better and have more, then don't expect me to take you seriously. And don't expect me that I will absolutely put an investment into this partnership or into this collaboration to help you out or to take you out from where you are today. Because with that time, you will actually take my own energy, my own drive, my own hunger, if I will start to operate and collaborate with this type of operators who are not actually operators. They are only traders, portfolio managers. They are outside of the game. Okay? So that's what we are doing. Back to the strategy. What I will tell you right here, if there is only one thing that you can take from today's video that will absolutely help you to get similar outcome to what we have already achieved, I mean, you can achieve that, okay? I will be completely clear with you. You can achieve that. I mean, we have team managements today, brand builders, marketers, copywriters who has already been in the industry for a long enough time to tell you that it's not like achievable or doable to do that on your own self, okay? If you are not aware of the skills that I have already mentioned to you right here and you haven't mastered them like for the last decades at least, okay? But if there is only one thing that will absolutely help you to get to where you want to get from your own current stage is the next, okay? The less engagements we get per post, the more DMs we get from our own target audience, okay? Because we were super niched, so focus on that. So maybe you have already seen my own posts, my own content lately. Most of them, they're getting between 2 to 7 likes, maybe 20 likes sometimes. That's the max. Why? Before, I was very generic, okay, with the targeting. I was getting more engagements, but I'm not getting like from my own target audience. It was like broad, okay? So the more niched we are into our own target audience, into their own specific problems and struggles and pain points, etc., the less engagement we're getting per content or per post, but the more leads, warm leads we are getting to our own DMs or to our own waiting list. Okay, you got it? So that's what you need to focus on. So you need actually to choose one of the next. You can become influencer and have like huge engagements if you want to do that. Okay, if you start to crack actually the engagement thing, or you can actually become a business owner who can actually close 8 9 figures deals from LinkedIn and from this platform that is absolutely not hard to do that on. All right, if you understand how you can actually do that deeply internally, not only externally, and not only to be like curious and like if it happens it happens. Correct. So that's what I will tell you before the end of the video. Again, focus on one thing, become very niched in your own target audience problems and their own struggle and their own need. Okay, focus on one avatar, don't focus on multiple several avatar, and focus on the best segment of your own avatar who would actually benefit of your own service or programs, whatever you are providing or offering to the marketplace. Okay, that was everything for today's video. I hope it was something that you have already concerned about, or you have already wondered on how you can make that or do that by your own self. It was Ziad Silo.